years ago when I would see you ride Dylan and see the acrobatics he made you.
These are just so different. I don't know how to deal with it sometimes.
No, but surf, remember, turning lines for suppleness and for, also for attention. Come on. Or also for relaxation. Sometimes you have a horse that just can't take the stimulation of using a whole area. You just put them to sleep on a circle almost. Or decompress them. I don't mean put them to sleep. Okay, now tell me how you like his trot here.
To me, you could have a little bit more.
Yeah, it could, and more reach.
Yeah.
So just think of more reach. Because if you, I agree. Because I said to you before, he was tracking up and he's not quite. Use your whip. Come on, do something. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I get.
Do it again. Well, don't stop. If he gives you a response that's inappropriate, you better get through to the other side, because otherwise he's teaching you, well, this is what happens when you use the whip. I just shorten and slow down and do less. Right, good boy, great, tell him, good boy. Yeah, good. We want him to think about bucking. We want him to think about taking off, right? Because then he's getting outside of his rigidity. It's always a good loosening up thing. Good. Now he's better. And isn't that a big change?
Mm-hmm.
Good, okay. Good. Now, you leave him alone, and you say, okay, now, this is the way I want to ride you. And I assure you that he's going to go back to his, his laziness, his getting balky, and you're going to go right away to what you know fixed him, and you're going to teach him that system, okay? Consequences. You do this. When I ask for that, then this is the consequence. But when you give me what I want, the consequence is a nice one. It's you've got to be steadfast in your determination to stick with this. That's really much better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come on, now ask for more. And the thing about him too is you do have to ride him to keep him somewhat stimulated. Now there are some horses that are just, they get a little anxious because they want to work too hard. They get a little nervous in their work, and you ride lots of circles and lots of easy things. It's not that you don't ask something of their hind ends, but you try to keep everything a little easier, not so stressful. With him, he needs a stimulation of changes of direction, of changes of pace, of changes of gait, of pushing a little sideways and then going straight, and moving a little bit off of the opposite leg and going straight. You have to be somewhat creative, because he's like a child who wants to sit in class and look out the window and not look at the blackboard or the teacher or anything, Yeah, and this is so much better. Do you feel that? Okay. So you know what to do. He's not like Dylan, that's for sure. You're right. But see, now you've got a horse who's starting to use his back. Now, this is this is a little bit pushing at him, but he's still somewhat comfortable. Now, just try for 3 or 4 strides to get bigger, and just post a little, holding yourself a little longer from the saddle. Add more, and just post slowly, yeah? And then take him back to where he was. Good. And then change again. So this is called, changing the pace within the, making transitions within the gait. Bigger and then back to where you were. With him, I wouldn't do smaller right now. But and bigger again. Come on. So that you can start to ask for this bigger trot to be more the normal trot. If you don't put him to the edge, you don't take him right to the edge of being uncomfortable and then bring him back to the edge of just being comfortable, then he doesn't push out and start to develop a different place for the working trot to be. Yeah, see, this is much better, Amy. And then try the canter again. So when you're ready, have him in your right rein. Make sure you can be lighter on the left. Good. Keep them going. Keep the wheels spinning behind. Come on, keep the wheels spinning behind. That's right. Good. All right. That's just a mistake. It's the wrong lead, so it doesn't matter. Good boy. Yeah, kick him. Yeah, that's right. Don't let him stiff in the back. When he raises his head and he drops his back like that, ooh, I hate that. Yeah. All right. Very good. Yeah. At least that's honest. I like that. Okay. Come on, bigger. Yeah, that's all. Doesn't have to be that much faster. It just has to be bigger. Okay, good. Give a little. Release him. Release him all together so that he feels like he's going to fall on his face if he doesn't do something to fix the balance issue. Release him again for a moment, like 2 seconds. Yeah, good. Release him again for 2 seconds. Good. And now back to top. That was good. It was really good. Good. Thank God for the fence, huh? You would have been somewhere else, down to Taunton before you knew it. Good. Excellent. Come. That's it. Give a little. Now